So it's time to finally step up our content level, and today we are doing so by purchasing a brand new iPad. Now, I'm somebody that's had 6 different iPads. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I've had the iPad Pro 11, the 4th generation, about 3 times so far. It's crazy. I keep buying iPads, I keep selling them. I recently just had the iPad mini, kept it for like 2 days, sent it back. Had me the iPad 10th generation. I kept it, gave it to my son, and then I was like, well, what's next? So today we went ahead and purchased the Apple Air 5th generation. This iPad has been out for about 3 years now. I'm gonna be real with you. I picked this one up just because of the colorway it had offered. It has like a black colorway, but they call it like space gray. So I went ahead and pick this one up just because none of the other iPads, they have this, colorway. But mainly, I didn't want to waste $800 on a Pro edition when all I'm going to use this iPad for is really just taking notes. Now, I could have also bought the iPad 10th generation again because that iPad is only $350, while the Air is actually $599. But it doesn't have compatibilities with the Apple 2nd generation pencil. Now, you're also saying, hey, you could have just bought a knockoff brand of an Apple Pencil, but you're missing the point. The Apple 2nd generation pencil, it sticks to the iPad. So that's how we got it. But today we're actually going to be unboxing the iPad Air 5th generation. So let's go to get straight into it. So here's the box right here. Let's go ahead and take it straight out the box because, we'll throw this to the side. We'll need that. But man, look at this packaging, man. Like, this is crazy, like, me to be professional about, look, a 3-year-old iPad, but I like this iPad. I'm not, well, I can't even say I like it just yet, but I think that I am gonna like it. It still has the same big one. It's a 10.9 inch Retina display. Well, liquor Retina display, I will say, from Apple, but yeah, so let's go ahead and get it unboxed. All right, cool. So we got the plastic off of there. So on my finger and everything, let's go ahead and take the iPad straight out the box. Now this iPad, it is, it has some updated features on here as well, which is pretty cool. So we do have a USB-C charging port in here, so that's pretty dope. I'm happy we don't have that old lightning cable adapter in here at all. But this mug fighting me to get out. Okay. This iPad, man. It's thick. It's big. Pause.
What? What the fuck?
Pause. It's a nice iPad, man. So inside the box, we do have a Apple adapter. This is going to be the USB-C fast charging. It's a 20-watt charge. This is the new charger that we all use for our phones, if you do have one. And then on top of that, we do get the USB-C charging cable in here as well. Let me block my face. So we do get that as well. And then that's all that's inside the box. Besides, obviously, the documentation, which nobody really reads. But I'm gonna see if we have a stick. Okay, I was gonna say if we had a black sticker in here, but this is all we get. So we got those, and then on top of that in here as well, we do get a, this has a SIM card in it. Got a SIM card adapter in here. So that, I guess that's right there, really showing the age of this iPad, which that's all good. But anyway, let's go ahead and take this iPad out of the wrapper right here. Look at this iPad, man. This is the iPad Air 5th generation. I think that I'm gonna like it. I do have a stand over here as well that I'm gonna use, and I will show you guys that stand. This iPad right here is actually like black to me or something like that. Whenever I purchased it, it looked black. So I was like, we're just gonna go ahead and pick that up and call it a day. Now, speaking of some specs in this iPad right here, this right here is not gonna have, support for the M1 chips or the M2 chips or M series chips at all. This right here actually has Apple A15 Bionic chip. So it is a very old chip in there, but I'm not somebody that's going to be using my iPad to, what you can really use the iPad to its full potential for. This iPad right here, strictly for me, it's going to be used for script writing, and then also maybe a little bit of photo editing. I'm not taking pictures on here. I'm not trying to edit anything heavily on here, such as like video work, nor do I plan on using this iPad for any professional use, if that kind of makes sense. So that's why I purchased this iPad. Now, some people may also ask, hey, how come you just didn't get the iPad mini, or how come you just didn't keep the iPad mini? I didn't keep my iPad mini because it was too small for my liking personally. I like a big screen. you know. So since I like a big screen, that's why I purchased this one right here. This one right here did run me for like $5.99, whereas the iPad Air is like about $4.99. I think I may have seen one for $6.49, but I think that's like a 256 gig. But like I said, this is $5.99. It's crazy, bro. Like the I be buying stuff and I just be doing stuff anyway. The iPad 10th generation, that one right there would have also been a perfect buy for me as well. But like I said, I didn't like the color, but then also I liked a little bit of like specs that the iPad Air 5th generation still has over the 10th generation. And the first one I am going to bring up is that it does have support for the Apple generation, Apple Pencil generation 2. Now on the iPad 10th, you can't use that at all. You can't, you know, slap this on the side of it at all. So I was like, well, I kind of do want my Apple Pencil to be connected to my iPad in some sort of way. That way I won't lose it. Because when I had the 10th generation, had an Apple Pencil, I lost my Apple Pencil too much. So it was like, yeah, you know, you gotta do something. But then again, this iPad 5th generation also does have compatibilities with Apple Magic Keyboards. I didn't buy a Magic Keyboard because that was like $279 at that point in time. I was just gonna buy me like a iPad Pro. So it was just about like, you know, saving money while also still receiving some of the newer tech, you know, that was in most of the iPads. But like I said, this iPad right here is only going to be used for script writing for me personally. Maybe just a little bit of photo editing. But other than that, I'll probably be traveling with this just to watch movies on an airplane. And that's literally it. That's really it, man. So that's really the only reason why I did purchase the iPad Air, just because, like I said, I mean, it's old, but it also still has a lot of the features in the newer models. I mean, the 10.9 liquid retina display, the picture quality of it is at 12 megapixels, which is pretty much the standard for all iPads right now. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's an iPad. A lot of people I know who have iPads, or some people that are thinking about iPads, it's like, you know, if you got a MacBook, you got an iPhone, and then you also have Apple Watches and pretty much all Apple products, you got to figure, I'm like, well, why not add an iPad to it? Or you might be somebody that has a MacBook, and now you're just trying to say, you know, why do I need an iPad? I don't know, man. I really don't know. Well, anyway, you guys, that's all we got for you guys today. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Peace.